Okay, well, I was in the store earlier today and I saw the Inquirer, um, the heading about um, President Obama. They finally found that he was not a legal U.S. citizen, and in the corner, there was a picture of Trump saying that he was going to make everything better. There's been a lot of conversation backwards and forth on Twitter with certain individuals as we discuss um, my dissatisfaction with his constant replies on Twitter, acting like a little kid, where he has to respond, he does not have to respond. My dissatisfaction with the way his team make it seem like they're all right and everybody else is wrong, or somebody's against them and try to demean him or make him look bad when he do a good job of that himself. And how even the party that he is a part of is scared to step up and say anything if he says something that's wrong, so they scared of the backlash. These are the articles that I've read. And how also that the media has all of a sudden bagged down. You bashed President Obama for 8 years, some of the media outlets, and you reported everything and anything. But now that Trump is in that position, and because he uses Twitter to his advantage, you guys seem to bag up and you don't want to do your job, which is reporting the news. Now, the paper was the Inquirer, and can you really believe anything out the Inquirer? No, you cannot. And whether people know or not, Hawaii is a state up under the United States. So if he was born in Hawaii, he is a United States citizen. So you should let that go. But here is my other issue. You question President Obama, but is Trump wife really legal? Because she's not from here. You talk about the first lady, her being in heels, and the type of animal you describe her to be, but yet and still here's another lady that's coming in and she has new pictures all over the place and nobody has anything to say about that except for the one time when she wore the dress and it cost $1,000. But let's face it, everybody in the United States cannot afford to buy $1,000 dress. So here's my thing. If you're going to report the news for all you media outlets, then do your job and report the news. Be fair across the board. For you Republican Party, don't be punks. Do like you do, President. Stand up. Pull your pants up and be the men that you're supposed to be. Y'all had big balls for the last 8 years. What happened to your balls? They disappeared because now Trump is in it and you scared of the backlash. What a bunch of punks. Y'all need to be in office anyway because you're not serving the people. You're serving yourselves. That's all you're doing. And for those people who really think that he's going to do this fantastic job, look at the team that he's compiling. They're all millionaires and billionaires. They got money. So what would they care about the middle class and the low class? They're not going to give two beans in the bag about us. Not at all. So let's be realistic here. And if you think he's going to keep all his promises, he's not. He cannot. He will not. So for those of you who think that he's going to be your savior, he's not going to be your savior. He cannot. There's other aspects that goes into this. You forgot the Senate and the Congress, even though they control most of the houses, that's fine. But there's still people who don't agree. And if they vote against, then they can override what he said unless he do an executive order. And he can't do an executive order for everything. So somewhere down the line, some of us should have some kind of common sense. That's all I'm saying. But hold his butt to the fire like y'all want to hold everybody else. That's the main point.